What's up, everybody? Wanted to bring you guys another video today. I've had a bunch of people ask me about reviewing this Hallmaster bike carrier, moto carrier. So I thought maybe I'd just make a quick little video of some tips and tricks on how I've found to make it work pretty good by yourself. It's great if you got an extra hand, but I'll just show you guys real quick some tricks that I've learned and go over some things with you and give a good review of it. So first thing I want to show you guys, since you're by yourself out in the woods, you get ready to load up or at home or whatever, the bike is going to tend to try to, once you roll it up on there, there's really no way to keep it from falling. It does have this wheel cinch here that actually pinches the wheel, but it's really hard on it for it to support the whole bike, especially a big bike. So what I do is I go ahead, since you're by yourself, get you a ratchet tie strap and put the bike up on there. Get some help for the very first time if you have to, and I go ahead and hook one here and get it the right length, and that way all you have to do is roll the bike up on there, and you can kind of lean against the bike and hook this one hook here onto the handlebar. And what you do is you leave it loose enough to where the bike will actually lean this way away from the vehicle, and it'll support it there. And then you can get the other one on this side, and I go ahead and have it ready too if I'm going to be by myself. So it kind of sounds like a pain in the neck, but it's not real bad. Oh, and by the way, this ramp right here, it's really cool. It actually, I'll show you guys, it actually rides right here in this spot, and it latches here. So it rides there, and it's got these little sharpened ends on it, so it works really good. And then this end right here, it just hooks right here, so it's really rigid. Once it gets hooked on there, it stays on there really good and doesn't go anywhere, so that's pretty good. And then like I said, these little sharpened ends, they keep it low, a little bit lower profile, so it's easy to roll on there. But anyway, once you get it up on here, I'll show you guys, and you can load it from either end too, by the way. So it's pretty simple. These little pieces here are adjustable for a bigger bike. You could actually move it to here for a big tire, but I just let my bike rest in this one since it's just a small 17-inch rim. But the carrier can hold up to 400 pounds. So I'll put a link in the description, but there's the there's what it says, and there's actually the part number if you guys can make that out. I'll put a link in the description too. But all right, so I'll go ahead and set the camera up and show you guys how hard or how easy it may be to mount this. It's not really bad. All right, here we go. What you see me doing here, I'm going to move this over to get it away from the Samurai a little bit, just so it's not really rubbing in here on the tire or anything. And I know I'm in the way, but I'm going to go ahead and hook this one up if I can. And what I do, I just rest my body against this, and it's actually resting on the spare tire, so it works out pretty good on this one. Again, like I said, I have this strap pre-adjusted and ready to hook. So that's really all there is to it. And I'll leave it loose enough to where it'll lean out some. And so that makes it kind of nice. And you don't really have to worry about it. At this point, I usually go ahead and tighten these rim clamps a little bit. A bigger bike, you don't have to spin these near as far. It has almost like a bicycle tire on this little CT 125, which, by the way, if you've seen my other videos, I love. So go check them out if you have any thought that you might like a small bike or want to check out the review on it. I got some on the channel there. And these you know, I first get this bike, it's like having a brand new pair of tennis shoes. You don't want to mess it up or scratch it, but these pads, these rim clamps actually have nice padding on them, so that keeps the rim in good shape. And I don't really say you have to really cram down on this real super hard. I don't think, this may just be kind of a little safety feature or something, but anyway, that's pretty much all there is to that. And if you guys have loaded bikes or hauled bikes or anything much, you know you don't really want to cram down the suspension as far as it'll go. This particular machine, the fender moves with the suspension, and there's not really any real good way to do a fork saver, so I just don't really tighten it super tight. But I do put 4 of these straps on it, front and back, and depending on your bike, you know, is kind of where you'll end up hooking it or whatever. But I just hook these to the handlebars, and then I just, once I get this one where I think it needs to be, I kind of leave it alone and just ratchet this one down until it's good and tight, you know, and then it's on there. And then the back ones, I usually, this particular bike here, I'll show you guys. This particular bike here has a rack, so I'll like strap it here down to here, and then the same thing on the other side. Now, I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but it has its own holes down there. If you look right beside the foot peg and the brake pedal, you'll see them, and right down by the Kickstarter there. It has its own holes there, but they're a little bit tied in on the bike, so I always strap mine to the hitch on this particular vehicle, and it gives it a little more spread, you know, a little more angle here, I guess you could say. So that's all there is to it, really. It's not bad. It really carries it well. Now I will say this, on this particular machine, the ramp is just a little bit tight to get it back in there, because this is pretty low where the kickstand and the foot peg and stuff is. So I just usually throw that in the back of my truck, and or in the, you know, and then if you're gonna park your truck somewhere and ride, you can lock it. It's super lightweight. I mean, it's like nothing. It's just all aluminum with those little steel ends on there. So, but yeah, that's really all there is to that there. Now there's one other thing I want to show you guys that it comes with, and I left it off on purpose so I could show you guys. So if you've pulled many trailers or had anything on a Reese hitch, you get some movement here, you know, like going down the road and stuff. So this thing right here actually bolts. Let me see if I can show you guys. It actually bolts through that bolt hole right there and clamps around your receiver, and you tighten it down. It's like a 17 millimeter, I think, and you tighten it down around that receiver and around the carrier here, and it keeps it from like flexing around going down the road. So it gets rid of a lot of that noise and that racket and stuff like that. So pretty good little machine, you know, a piece of equipment to haul your machine around, I think. So, oh yeah, I'll show you guys this. So I was talking about these things here earlier for spacing. So a big bike, you could take this one out and with a big rim, and you would have it resting here and all the way back here. So, or if it's a really huge road bike, which I don't know, 400 pounds or less, you could let it rest way back here. But it's really universal. I've got a DR350 that I put on it just for the sake of putting it on there. I haven't really hauled it anywhere yet, but I've hauled this thing all over the place with my Suzuki, and really happy with it. I mean, when you first carry it, you're kind of looking back there at it a lot, but it's really no different than being on the back of a truck, unless all the straps broke or something, I guess. But I do put a little cable around it. I have like a little carabiner cable, just so it might be a little extra safety, but those straps are pretty good. I got these straps from Sam's, and they're rated pretty good, but they were super long, so I just cut them off and then something cool you can do on a strap if you ever want to. If you cut it off, if you don't want it to fray, you just melt the end of it with a lighter and it'll kind of get smolder, and you can just press it together. Don't get burnt, but that keeps it from fraying. That's what I did to these. They're Porter cable. But anyway, that's the carrier. That's a Hallmaster motorcycle carrier, 400-pound from Harbor Freight. I want to say it's like $150, maybe $160. It's super cheap, and I'm happy with it. It's all aluminum construction. It's got a couple of reflectors on there, and the actual spine part of it that this bolts to is steel, and it has some steel brace in there. So, well, that's it for that carrier. I got a little bonus content. I thought I'd show you guys something I picked up that's really cool, and I'll try to link it in the description too. A little motorbike chair that I got. I'll grab it and show you guys right quick, and then we'll close it out. So I usually carry this in here when I go camping, and it's pretty compact. It's G4 free, I guess is how you pronounce it. But I'll put it up right quick so you guys can see it. It's pretty neat, quick and easy. I got it from Amazon, I believe. They make tons of these different brands, and this one said it held 270 pounds, I think. So I thought, well, if I have too many cheeseburgers, it'll hold me up. So basically, you just put it all, it's got rubber band or bungee style things on there. Put it all together like this. And these pegs are the bottom part here. That's kind of how the frame looks. And then the actual chair part, pretty simple. It's got a top and a bottom, of course. And I don't know if you can see it or not, but these are super long, and they go down over these. So I do them first, and leave these down here for last, because these have such a long way to travel, and it's hard to. Oh, it's got a little pillow as well. Velcro's on there. Little pillow. Neck pillow, I guess, head pillow. Alright, so basically we just put these down on here like this, slide it down on, same over here on this side, slide it down on. Now this takes a little manipulation because it's just tight. I'll get that one over there first so you guys can see it. It's just got a little area just like the top, but short. Hook it in there. Same here. Just kind of this one you have to force a little bit. That's all there is to it. Really rigid. Got your little pillow here. And this will fold down out of the way too if it gets on your nerves. Just Velcro's there, so you got a little pillow. And so far it's been really sturdy and nice. Got a little place to put your wallet or drink or something. Super nice. That's just a little bonus. I thought I'd throw it in. Again, it's G4 free, and I guess that's how you pronounce it, but I'll put a link if I can find it in there for you guys. So that's it. Hope that's a pretty good answer for you guys. A lot of people were asking me about this because I had a picture of it up in one of my other videos. So that's all there is to it, really. 4 straps. Tighten the wheel pinch there. Maybe a little extra steel cable or something just in case if you want. Make you feel a little better. But no complaints. Works great. So if you guys have any questions about it that I didn't cover, let me know down in the comments. If you like the content, maybe leave me a comment if you like the content, and subscribe down there if you want to, if you like the videos, and you can hit the little bell and it'll tell you when I do a new video. So I'm gonna try to start doing some of these. And we got some adventures planned up with the GoPro. Gonna be taking this out into the northern Georgia mountains. I already got a few little snippets, but we're gonna try to do catch some crazy happenings maybe. So just leave us leave us a like and a comment down there, guys. Appreciate y'all watching. Again, any questions, let me know.